Level 1. The Dreamer. Your bedroom smells like cheap takeout. It's 2 a.m. Your rent is 3 weeks late. You work a customer service job that pays $14 an hour, and every day feels exactly like the last. But tonight, you're down a rabbit hole. Instagram, YouTube. A guy your age, 26, standing on the roof of a skyscraper in Dubai. He's holding keys to a Ferrari. He's wearing a watch that costs more than your car. He's smiling like he's never worried about anything in his life. You watch 5 more videos, then 10. The skyline, the malls, the yachts, the golden visas. You tell yourself it's fake, staged. Nobody lives like that. You close your phone and stare at the ceiling. But something is different tonight. Something cracked open. You open your phone again. You search how to move to Dubai. You don't sleep until 4 a.m. Level 2. The Tourist. You saved for 8 months. You cut every subscription. You picked up extra shifts. And now you're standing at Dubai International Airport with 1 carry-on bag and $3,000 in your account. It's your first time here. It's only 10 days. But you told yourself you'd use every hour. The heat hits you the moment you step outside. It's 104 degrees. The skyline looks exactly like the videos, but bigger, louder, more real. You stay in a budget hotel in Dara, but every morning you take the metro to downtown. You sit in the lobby of the Burj Khalifa like you belong there. You talk to people. You're good at that. On day 4, you meet a British guy named Marcus at a rooftop bar. He runs an e-commerce business. He's been in Dubai 3 years. He tells you the real reason people come here. No income tax, fast business setup, a government that actively wants you to succeed. He hands you his card. You fly home 10 days later, but your mind never leaves. You give yourself 6 months. Level 3, the hustle. You're back. This time it's permanent, or at least that's what you told your family. You have $11,000 saved. You have a freelance marketing business and 2 clients. You rent a room in a shared apartment in Jumeirah Village Circle with 4 other expats. The apartment is fine. The hustle is relentless. You work 14-hour days. You cold message on LinkedIn. You attend every free networking event you can find. Dubai has hundreds of them. Everyone here is selling something. Everyone has a startup, a fund, a brand, a vision. You fit right in. 3 months in, you land a contract with a real estate agency. Then a luxury car rental company. Then a wealth management firm. You move into your own studio in Business Bay. It's small, but the view of the canal makes it feel like a movie. You're not rich, but you're not drowning either. You're in the game. And in Dubai, being in the game is everything. Level 4, the Connector. You've been here 2 years now. You know the city. You know the shortcuts, the venues, the names that matter. People call you when they need an introduction. You've built a reputation as someone who knows everyone. That reputation is worth more than money right now. You get invited to a private dinner in the Palm Jumeirah. 12 people, a catered villa, a view of the Atlantis. The host is a Lebanese businessman named Kareem. He imports luxury goods and sells to hotel chains across the Gulf. He likes you immediately. You talk for 3 hours. He introduces you to 2 of his friends. One is a property developer. One is connected to a family office you've heard of, but never gotten near. You leave that dinner with 4 numbers in your phone that could change your life. You don't sleep that night. Not from stress, from excitement. You understand now. In Dubai, the real currency isn't dirhams, it's access. Level 5, the Deal Maker. Kareem brought you in as a consultant on a project, a luxury residential development in Mohammed bin Rashid's city. Your job is marketing and investor outreach. You're good at it, incredibly good. You close 2 investors from your network, one from London, one from Lagos. The commissions alone pay you $180,000 in 1 year. You reinvest all of it. You take a stake in a friend's F&B company, opening a venue in DIFC. You start advising 2 startups. The money is multiplying faster than you can track it. You move into a 2-bedroom apartment on the 38th floor of a tower in downtown. Floor-to-ceiling windows, Burj Khalifa view. You lease a Mercedes G-Wagon because appearances matter here, and you know it. Your parents ask when you're coming home. You tell them soon. You both know that's not true. Level 6, the Expat Elite. You clear $600,000 this year. You're 31 years old. You have a portfolio of 4 properties across Dubai, all cash flow positive, all appreciating. You have a seat on the advisory board of a fintech startup that just raised Series A. You're a regular at Cipriani, at Zuma, at the kind of places where the bill arrives, fold it in leather, and no one blinks at $4,000 for dinner. You buy a watch, a Patek Philippe, steel, simple. A man at a gathering notices it immediately. He nods. You've been recognized. Your circle is shifting. The freelancers and startup guys are gone. The people around you now own buildings, funds, companies. They have family names that go back generations. You're not old money, but you're learning how old money thinks, and you're paying very close attention. Level 7, the inner circle. His name is Sultan. Not his full name, that's all you'll get. He's 3rd generation Emirati wealth. His family has interests in hospitality, logistics, and government contracts across the GCC. You met him through Kareem 18 months ago. You've had coffee 6 times, dinner twice. He tests people slowly, but now you're in. He calls you personally. There's a land deal in Ras Al Khaimah, quiet, not yet public. He wants to know if you can bring in $10 million from your European contacts. You make 4 calls. You bring in $12 million. Sultan is impressed. He doesn't say it directly, but you can tell. He invites you to a gathering at a private estate outside the city. There are no phones inside. There are no cameras. There are men in that room who have never appeared in a newspaper, but who control things you can't yet name. You stay quiet. You observe. You understand that you have just entered a room most people don't know exists. Level 8, the architect. You don't chase deals anymore. Deals come to you. You've structured transactions worth hundreds of millions. Real estate, private equity, government-adjacent contracts that require your particular kind of discretion and your particular kind of network. You have a team now, an EA, a CFO, 2 analysts, and a lawyer on retainer in 3 jurisdictions. You operate through a holding company registered in the DIFC. Clean, elegant, nearly invisible. You live in a villa on the Palm. It has a private pool, a dock, and a view of the marina skyline. A driver takes you everywhere. Your passport has stamps from 40 countries, and most of them were for deals that will never appear in any public record. You've made enemies. You know this because Sultan warned you quietly at dinner one night. Someone in Abu Dhabi is asking about you. You aren't sure if it's interest or a threat. You assume both. Level 9, the fixer. People don't just bring you deals now. They bring you problems. A European CEO whose company is trying to enter a Gulf market and keeps hitting invisible walls. You make 3 calls and the walls disappear. A family whose son is caught in a legal situation that could go very badly. You speak to the right person, the problem is quietly resolved. You never touch the dirty work directly. You never have to. You have relationships that can move things, and those relationships need to be maintained, which means favors owed and favors returned in an endless, careful cycle. You are a node in a machine, and the machine is more powerful than any single person in it. You are paid very well for this, not always in money, sometimes in access, in protection, in the kind of silent guarantee that means you can operate without interference. You understand now that in Dubai, at this level, the law is a framework for everyone else. Level 10, the ghost. You have no public profile. You deleted LinkedIn 4 years ago. You don't appear in press releases or on company websites. Your name is not attached to anything that can be searched. And yet, you touch nearly every significant deal in a particular corner of this city. Developers know you. Sovereign wealth fund managers know you. Ministers know you, or at least they know to take your calls. You live quietly now. The G-Wagon is gone. You drive a blacked-out Land Cruiser. The flashy dinners are rare. Power at this level doesn't announce itself. You host instead. Monthly dinners at the villa, 12 seats, carefully chosen guests. The conversations that happen at that table would make front pages on 5 continents if anyone repeated them outside. No one does. You've made sure the right people understand what discretion is worth and what breaking it would cost. Level 11, the reckoning. You didn't see it coming. Or maybe you did, and you chose not to look. A deal 3 years ago. A land transaction in a free zone. A silent partner whose name you never fully investigated. That name is now on a U.S. Treasury sanctions list. Your lawyer calls at 6 a.m. Your accounts in 2 European banks are flagged. An Interpol notice has been issued. Not an arrest warrant, not yet, but your name is attached to a network that multiple governments are now untangling. Sultan is unreachable. His assistant says he's traveling. You know what that means. The people who needed you last year are now very carefully not knowing you. Your DIFC lawyer tells you your options. You have 3. None of them are good. You sit in your villa on the Palm and watch the sunset over the water. You built something real here, something enormous, and it is dissolving faster than you built it. Level 12, the exit. Your visa is revoked on a Thursday. No hearing, no appeal. You have 48 hours to leave the UAE. Your assets are frozen pending investigation. The villa, the properties, the holding company, all of it locked. You pack 2 bags. You walk through Dubai International for the last time. The same airport you landed in years ago with $3,000 and a carry-on. You pass the same terminal. You look the same on the outside. Inside, you are unrecognizable to the person who arrived here dreaming. You board the flight. The city falls away beneath you. All that glass, all that light. From up here, it's perfect. Clean, ordered, beautiful. Like nothing bad could ever happen there. You know better. You close the window shade. You don't look back.